And hello, it is I, Steel Cat, and welcome to another stream. Yes, indeed, we are here. We are here. We are here. And who is here, by the way? Let's see. Flying Opossum, welcome to the stream, my dude. Pop out that chat. Minimize Discord. Move the chat over here. And make it bigger. Beautiful. Alrighty. We are playing Minetest game today. At least I think we are. The window doesn't seem to be properly sized. But we're just gonna roll with it because it seems to be streaming just fine. Yeah, so I don't want to. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, you know. So, all right, let me get situated properly. Gotta be careful how I situate myself these days because of my back. Let me tell you, it ain't the same as it used to be. I turned 30 and that was it. And then they say 35 is even worse. I'm like, I'm sorry, if it gets any worse, I'm gonna be in a wheelchair at this point. But anywho, let me just check a couple things real quick. Alrighty, we're gonna get started. It is I, Steel Cat. We're gonna play a world. I'm going to remove the welcome stuff here. There we go. By the way, in the top right corner, as you can see, NeoCities. The web is yours. Yes, I have a website on NeoCities. It is in the description below. Check that out if you want to. And we're going to play the game. I said we're going to play the game. There we go. I had to click it twice. Creating server. Let's hopefully it succeeds in doing so. I'm starting to doubt that it's going to. I mean, that little green bar is like slowly moving. Maybe. Yeah, there you go. Oh, looking good. I think it's gonna work, guys. Just barely. Yes, here we go. Yeah, my Minetest window is not quite right. Hold on, let me try to fix it. Boom. Okay, let me check and see if you can still see it. Oh boy, it's gone. Alright, let's find it again. Let's find it again. There we go. Okay. We found it again. Here we go. Yeah, it was starting to bother me how off it was, but we fixed it. Welcome, Soybean, to the stream. We are here. We are here. This music is very downbeat. I hope it ends soon. Hold on a bit. Ah! Oh, E. E. E is the offhand key. I just found the offhand key, the magical, mystical offhand key. Hold on. Function F5. That's not the right button. I forget how you change perspective in Minetest. Is it like F6? No. F4? No. F2. I mean, okay. F1. F7. F8. F9. F10. That's not it. F11. No, that's not it either. That just ruined the stream. No? Just give it a moment. Come on. Come on, stream. Recover. Here, I might have to blind it. There we go. Okay. I swear, there's a settings, controls. You can even do touchscreen controls. Any. Keyboard and mouse. Move backward, move forward. I don't know, guys. Anywho, wait. How come? Oh, that's why E is the offhand button, because I have to change the... Yeah, I updated, basically. What happened, guys, is I updated. Okay. Right now, aux 1 is E. I'm going to make it... Is F bound to anything? I'm going to make it F. Aux 1, I'm going to make it F. And then I'm going to make the inventory command E like it should be. There we go. And then map, drop item, zoom. Toggle camera mode. Oh, it's C. Oh, where the heck is my skin? Oh, this is infuriating. I forgot to copy my skin over. No. E. Oh no, I forgot my skin. No. No. Hold on, fellas. This is an emergency. I'm so sorry. Downloads. Yeah, every time I update, I always forget some little thing. And today I forgot to copy my skin over. So don't worry, we're gonna copy my skin over. What's it called? Simple skins, I think. Skins DB. Textures. I just need to take character Steelcat, copy it over to the latest build. Mods. Skins DB. We're just getting a clunky start to things today, aren't we? Oh boy. Textures. Control V. Okay. Should be in there now. Now if I go to E. I might have to like relog or something. Exit to menu. Play game. And this is what happens when you update Luonti. They did make a new updater that might make things smoother. I haven't tried it yet. Here we go. Ah, yes. Yes. Okay. So now there's my skin. And if I go into C, there I am. Hello, guys. Oh, I'm still not looking at the camera. There's a mod that does that. Why isn't it working right now? I thought I had it installed. Hold on, let me double check I actually do have it. Select mods. Composter, dynamic trees. Player physics API. Sky grids, SkyGen v2. I have a lot of junk trees, junk mods in here. Yeah, I don't know what it's called or where it went to right now, so we're just gonna give up and play a game. And we're just gonna move on with our lives without the ability to look at the camera. It's jank anyway, so who cares? Wow. So, alright. Oh, where's my cat? My cat is still alive. Ah! Okay, that's annoying. There's a zoom button. I want to fix that. Okay. There's more things to fix. I want the zoom key to be C. So if I'm gonna toggle camera with here I'll change debug to F4. I don't toggle camera with F5 like Minecraft. And zoom will be C. Just the way I like it. Okay. There we go. What the heck? Whoa. I updated and wow, everything is worse. Amazing. Okay. Everything is loading more slowly. Sheep's over there. Wait a minute. Oh, I have to turn on. This is horrible. This is horrible, guys. I have to like turn on everything that was on before because like the settings don't come up. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I really do need to figure out how to use the actual updater thing that supposedly should save settings and everything. Oh man, we need the soft clouds. Why not? Okay. Yeah, waving leaves, waving plants, waving liquids. Enable dynamic shadows. Medium is fine. Okay, back. Continue. We have to like restart to get all that to. Like, what? Why is it not happening automatically? I don't understand. Exit the menu. I should have done all this beforehand. I just forgot that I had to. Yeah, basically. Yeah, if I'd ever learned how to play this game, can you imagine? Oh my goodness. Okay, the leaves are moving. And are there shadows? Where's the sun? Yes, there are shadows. Okay. Where's there's the water. The water's moving. Everything's normal again, I think. Maybe. There's probably other settings I forgot about. Oh my gosh. I may just try installing the latest updater and just update from the previous build and see if things work better. Because this is of course the sheep look horrible with the shadows, but they always do. Okay, but anywho, F5. Hi guys. Even though I can't look at you properly, welcome to my stream. We're going to do things mostly in the caves today. I want to explore those caves. That's why it's called the caves. We're going to be delving into the caves of life, you know. So say goodbye to this beautiful terrain. I don't really have any building ideas at the moment, except for a lighthouse over there. I do want to build a lighthouse over there. Also, I have exactly one torch. That's kind of a problem. So when does this music end? It's almost over. Okay. Yeah. See, I got the sticks. I need to put some of this stuff away. Some diamonds. Oh, I should put my armor on. No, that's not how it works. Armor over here. Why is nothing about this armor remotely automatic? Okay. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Alrighty. Amazing. I have some food. I have an extra travel net box that I probably don't need. But I suppose it's nice to have, just in case. I should take some wood with me. Because you never know when you're going to need some, to make some stuff. So yeah, and then I'm going to make some torches. And I'm pretty sure there's kind of no point in taking a boat into the caves. So I'm going to leave the boat up here. Somewhere with, I guess, tools. Makes sense. Why does it make that noise? Listen to this. Oh, it didn't do it that time. Okay, well, whatever. Oh, finally, good music, and we're going into the mines. As the good music begins to play. I might turn the music down slightly. Let me check my audio levels. Yeah, I'll turn it down ever so slightly. Much as I like it. And I might turn my main volume up, actually, yeah. Continue. Alright, we're going to explore these caves in this stream. It's very dark because there's a light behind me in the window. And, ooh, my wife is bringing me tea. Salamat. You're cooking eggs and sausage for breakfast. Very cool. I've got... My breakfast so far has been like 1 ounce of an Atkins drink that's the wrong flavor. I accidentally got this coffee flavor thing. I only use those when I'm in like desperate situations. Hold on. I think this tea needs some honey. Hold on. I'll be right back, guys. Very strong lemon. Oh. With the honey in my tea. Put more honey. Just has a strong lemon smell to it. Oh my goodness. A spoon. Alrighty. Something could have killed me while I was gone. That would have been hilarious if I forgot to press escape. Something just could have walked up and one-shotted me. Anywho. Okay. Okay, let's try out this tea. This lemon ginger tea. From what company is this? Twinings, maybe? Yeah, Twinings. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. I like it. Alright. We're gonna explore these caves. But yeah, I had like 1 ounce of that thing, and I was like, ugh. Like, I don't want the caffeine, really. Not a big fan of the flavor, as it is. That's been my breakfast so far. So this tea is pretty much my breakfast, and I'm just gonna really start eating it at like lunchtime. That's okay, because last night I made some nachos. Didn't eat them, but I made them. And this morning we're gonna put those on some chips. I might have to go buy some more chips at the Dollar General, but that's okay. It's no big deal. I'm gonna start heading into these caves, leaving torches on the right as I do. Hello, bats. Because leaving torches on the right tells me how to get back home. And these caves really do just go on and on and on. Oh, look, diamonds. Very nice. Might be your only meal all day. That'd be pretty impressive. I can't really do it that way. Like, I have to... Because the hunger will keep me awake, basically, is the problem. So I have to skip breakfast. If I'm gonna do the 1 meal a day thing, I gotta skip breakfast and lunch, and then, and only then, what was I saying? Wow, my sentence stopped making sense halfway through. What I'm saying is I will skip breakfast and lunch, and then not have dinner. What? I am so sorry. My brain is just failing this morning. What I'm trying to say is that I'll skip breakfast and lunch and just eat dinner. Oh my gosh. There's some more caviness down there. Alright. I'll see you, Soybean. No worries. I'm just going to keep doing my thing here. Diving into these caves. You have a good one, and I'll see you around. Ooh, look at this. This is interesting. Oh, wow. Whoa. This is a cool sight. Okay, I've been up there. What is that stuff? I don't know. I have to go check it out. Maybe it's something useful. I don't know. Okay, so far this Cave Realms Light mod just seems to have the one cave biome. Wait, no, there's another one right there. That is a different cave biome right there. Whole different color scheme. Some mushrooms and stuff. Okay, but how do I get down from here? I don't have my water bucket on me. That's a problem. Well, I will head back up, and I will get some water then. That's what I will do. But this is good. We just made a little bit of progress here. In fact, I think I'm going to move my, whatchamacallit, my portal thing. I'm going to move it to somewhere down here. Once I get my water source and have a chance to move things. Bum 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 bum. Bum bada boom. Bada boom bum bum. Bada boom. Bada boom. Bada boom. Okay. There we go. Okay, I wanna. If I can grab this water source, I want to. But I know that in, hey, I can walk through these now. I thought I couldn't before. Or maybe I'm just completely wrong about that. I don't know. Huh. Okay, anywho. Yeah, things change when you update both the client and the mod. Things just, random stuff changes. Okay, can I swim up in this now? Because before you couldn't. The thing is, if you get out here where you can breathe. Oh wait, okay, there is no, I can't breathe. But I'm swimming up a little faster, I think, than I used to be able to. Maybe. I don't really know. Yeah, the thing in Minetest is there really is no. Unlike in Minecraft, there is no point at which you can. When you're trying to swim up, there's no perfect middle ground where you can breathe and you can swim up at the same time. If you can swim up, you cannot breathe in Minetest. Alright, here we go. Into the water. Let's just do it like this. I got my water source. Alright. Removing that might have been a mistake, but anyhow. Oh, I forgot. We have this whole thing to explore. I did forget about that. There might be some loot in here. Let's go see. Before we head deeper, let's just go see. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, we already saw this one. It has glass fragments. Yes, very useful. So happy that there's glass fragments in here. Looks like some meat, I think. Hold on. Is that meat? Yes, it is. Very good. That's the good stuff. We're down at the levels of the good stuff at this point. And that's some diamond right there. I do believe. Oops. That's okay. I got another one waiting. Very nice. Alright. Let's see what's off in this direction. If anything. No, there's a dead end. Okay. I know there's more to this thing, because down there I saw some more cobblestone. So I'm pretty sure there's more to it somewhere. I don't know if it's worth trying to jump down for. I thought I saw some more cobblestone somewhere. Hold on. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm just. Okay, no, that was it. Okay. Well, I think I pretty much explored this thing. There's not a whole lot to see, I don't think. So I'm going to. How do I break these again? I believe you just edit station and remove it. And then, yeah, it just goes to your inventory like that. Okay. Hello, bat. Please don't attack me. I like that the bats are friendly. That's nice. I like that they're not attacking me. Let me have some more tea here. Take the bag out. Wait. I know they say you're only supposed to steep it for like 2 minutes. I always just leave it in there for like 5 or 10 minutes. I don't even care. But it's too strong. Yeah, I don't care. Cry me a river. Alright. It's the way I like my tea. Get over it. Alright, so, gotta head down. Oh, that's right. I can offhand this, right? Yeah. And look, you can't see it in my offhand, but it's still giving me light, which is cool. And I can like mine at the same time. Which is useful, but you gotta be careful with it. Because on the one hand, you can just wander around and you can see what you're doing, but you could also, you risk getting lost that way because you're not marking your way back home with torches. But this is good. We're making our way downtown, walking fast, faces past, and I'm homebound. I love that song so much. All right. Start placing torches around here. Okay. Whoa. Okay, there's a third biome right there. So I've identified 3 biomes so far in these caves. It's these green ones with the blue crystals. It's where was the other one that I saw? Go back this way. The other cave biome I saw. And this is a big old cave too. This is awesome. This is actually really cool. Look at all this meese. I'm gonna be swimming in this stuff. Also, whatever gravel I'm on apparently is not a gravity block. What is this? Granite. Oh, it's not gravel, it's granite. Okay. It kind of looks like gravel to me. It's okay. Okay, where was this other biome that I saw? I can't see it now. Where was it? I know I saw another biome somewheres. Yeah, right there. Okay. It's just hidden from view distance normally. But yeah, there's biome number 2 that I saw, the mushroom biome. So it's got like a purplish moss cover and like these big red mushrooms and these little green mushrooms and green vines. And then the third biome that I've identified is this one over here, which kind of looks icy. It's like an ice biome. We got our crystal biome, our mushroom biome, and our ice biome. That's what I'm going to call them for now. It's a good enough name for them. Crystal biome, the mushroom biome, and the ice biome. Okay. Whoa, look at that. That's wild. So I want to find a good place where I can set up camp and I'm able to just kind of wander around this whole terrain. Like climb up and down without having to build stuff. Or place buckets of water to go up and down. I don't know if that's going to be an option. I don't know. I hope these big crystals have a use. That's one of the bad things about Minetest is a lot of these mods just add stuff and then give them no use whatsoever. What is that? That's another color right there, isn't it? Is that just part of the ice biome or is that something different? Right there. That's yellow. I might just have found a 4th biome right underneath my feet. This one right here. Or is this part of the mushroom biome? No, this is... What is this? I don't know. I found a 4th biome that I'm not sure what it is. Let's call it the yellow biome for now. I'm just going to start placing torches in this yellow biome. And there's a Meese Dragon right there. I think that's what they're called. Alright. I think my tea is good to just sip on it as mine. Mm-hmm. Very good. Okay, I'm having trouble finding an actual way down. Ooh, I can just walk on the ice though. Slippery. It's slippery, right? It's not slippery. Okay, it's odd. So is this thin ice from Cave Realms? Oh, okay. So it's not default ice, it's thin ice. Should I be concerned? Does thin suggest that if you stand on it long enough, it's gonna crack? That's a good question. Let me test that out in a relatively safe spot. Let's see. How about like right? If I fall through here, it'll just land on the stone. Doesn't seem like it's gonna crack. So I think we're good. I think we're safe here. What's that? Yeah, I guess the thin ice doesn't break. Okay. I don't know why it's called thin ice. What's the point of calling it that? Can you craft it into regular ice or something? Maybe. The regular ice would be, you know, in that case, quote unquote, thick ice. I don't know. These are the mysteries, man. These are the mysteries that confound the greatest minds of our age. And then these little spiky things form seemingly without reference to what's underneath them. This thing's just overhanging. So as always with Minetest, it's a bit jank, but you know, it's alright. Doesn't bother me none. Oh dear. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Doesn't bother me none. That ain't good. That ain't no good grammar. Sorry, I'm stopping my... I have an itch in my ear. It's annoying me. Let's see what we got here. What do we got here? There's got to be a way down somewhere without having to place a bucket of water. I'd really prefer not to. It's kind of annoying to have to do that. I mean, it's not the end of the world. I would just like to be able to climb up and down in this whole terrain. That'd be cool if I could. I'm just gonna wander around, and I'll place a bucket as a last resort if I just have no other option. And I think I really do have no other option. I just have to place a bucket. If I want to get down to all this, basically. I think I can climb up that whole hillside there. And possibly reach all this other stuff, even the mushroom biome, maybe? I don't know. So yeah. Or I can make a bridge. I can build a bridge. How much stone do I have on me? 26 pieces. That's not a whole lot. Of course, I can just get some, you know, I can start digging into a hillside over here. I'm going to place my bucket in a less obtrusive place. I'll place it over here in the mysterious yellow biome. That doesn't seem to have any defining characteristic aside from the yellow moss. Cavestone with moss from Cave Realms. And this one is Cavestone with algae. I guess this is the algae biome? Is that what we're going to call this? Anyhow, I'm going to place my bucket in the algae biome. Yeah. Approximately speaking. Here's my bucket. I'm just going to let it go all the way down. And then I'm going to pick it up and fall with it. Basically. That's the plan. Okay, quit making a mess. Quit making a mess. Here we go. Is there anything I can place a torch on? It's very dark here. Okay. I am down in the new cave area in the algae biome. I don't know what else to call it. Diamonds. I think it's time to place a new portal somewhere. In a relatively protected spot, preferably. Let me find one. Something like up here. Did that really just break like grass? This stuff is cavestone with moss is classified as dirt. Apparently. And that's pretty wild to me. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. Hello, welcome that one do. Yes, Minetest. People still play Minetest after all these years. And I am playing in the caves today using the, I think it's the Cave Realms Light mod. It could be the full Cave Realms mod. I honestly don't know. But, and you know, I don't like this as a spot for my portal thing, so I'm gonna look elsewhere until I find a spot I do like, and hopefully I don't die in the process. There's a Meese dragon over there. Same dude, just hanging out, just chilling. Here's the algae biome, which still seems to lack any defining characteristic aside from being yellow. I'm just wandering around trying to decide what I want my home base to be down here. How far down are we, by the way? Hold on, F4. F4, we are down at negative, a little over negative 1,500. Or a little below negative 1,500, I guess I should technically say. This is some good tea. I like it. Bum, ba-bum, ba-bum, bum, 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 bum. That's a big dark area. There's like is that a structure right there, or is that just darkness? I don't know. It's hard to tell. There's a mine up there. There's a dude. It's an ogre. Whatever those things are supposed to be called. See, what's this? Glow crystal ore, glow sapphire, and glow gems. Ooh, there's like a thing down here. I found another cliff. These caves are something else in Minetest. No, 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 not these. I hate these things. These are like the baby zombies of Minetest. These are horrible. But I'm getting used to them and figuring out how to deal with them. At least that one was a easier color to manage. I could actually see it. Yeah, this cave has more structures to it than I anticipated. I was not prepared for yet another cliff. Because I just came down from a cliff. I wasn't expecting another one down over here. I was trying to find a spot where I could just walk all over this place up and down, but apparently that ain't gonna happen. This is a huge area to explore. Probably a mod that gives you night vision goggles, but that just feels like cheating at some point. Oh my goodness, there really is no way down, huh? Without just forsaking this whole area up here to get down to a deeper area. I guess I could just build ladders. I do have the wood. I did bring it with me. I guess I'm going deeper. Ugh! Okay, there's really only one way to deal with this. Hold on. Excuse me, no, no, no. No! What? What was that? Hold on. Offhand mod seems to have a little bit of an error. Okay. I don't know what that sound effect was for. It briefly gave me light that I could see how far away it was. That was not very helpful. Very briefly gave me that light. Yeah, I'm going back up. I don't like this. This is not how I want to be doing things. Okay, I guess I'm not using the offhand mod because apparently it can just crash the game. I'm just going to explore in the other direction. We might place the actual travel net box at like the end of the stream at this point, once we have really had a chance to look at everything and decide where we want to set up camp, so to speak. For now, it's not that dangerous down here. May as well just look around while sipping tea. And gathering meese. That's good stuff right there. See if we can get up, because I know there was like a mushroom biome vaguely in this direction. We've identified 4 biomes so far: crystal biome, a mushroom biome, an ice biome, and I guess the algae biome. It's the yellow one. Seems to have no defining characteristics other than it's yellow. And it also has green, the green vines, same as the mushroom biome. Yeah, let's go to the mushroom biome. Why not? Just place a torch every now and again, just to kind of remind myself where I've been. What is that thing? That's a little scary. At least it doesn't appear to see me. So that's good. Oh, crud. There were some meats there, but I'm being attacked. Where did it go? I don't know. Trying to get to the mushroom biome. Oh, here it is, the mushroom biome. The purple. The purple of the mushroom biome. And yeah, it's got glowing fungus, and it's got Mycena mushroom. Cool. And then it's got these red mushrooms. Giant mushroom gills, giant mushroom stem, giant mushroom cap. Okay. I think I'm safe to grab this stuff here. Hold on. May as well grab that coal. I will need more torches. Okay. This mushroom biome seems like a relatively safe area. If I wanted to set up camp, I could, like in this tunnel here, I could set up my my travel net box and just explore on either side of the tunnel. It's an option. The binoculars are useful. Sometimes you'll see stuff that you can't see at all normally. Because for whatever reason, the binoculars increase render distance, which is an odd way for them to work, but sure, whatever. I'll take it. Ooh, look at this stuff. We got good stuff over here. And we have a clip. Okay. I see. It looks to be a mine shaft over there. And I see. Oh, crud. I was just chilling. I thought everything was fine. Oh boy. Okay, that was terrifying. Oh, let me look at something real quick. Turning my music down just a little bit. I like it, but it is a little bit loud. Okay, yeah, I think this cave, this tunnel is probably a really relatively safe spot to set up camp, because it narrows the available spawning points for hostile mobs. So it's a relatively safe spot to set up shop. I'm just gonna place some torches around here. Make it all nice and bright. And this is where I'm going to put my travel net box for now. And I'm out of torches. Okay, I have to make some more. And yeah, these are weird. These are technically dirt, even though they're clearly supposed to be stone. They're even called stone. Cave stone with lichen. Alright, I'm gonna... Ooh, there's some meese right there. I'm gonna cover this with some stone. I don't want that to be an issue. So is the cave stone distinct from regular stone? No, it seems like when I pick up the cave stone, I just get cobblestone. Which is really weird because cave stone isn't even stone, it's dirt. That's just odd. So does this stuff spread onto cobblestone and then turn it into cave stone, maybe? I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? And that means there's apparently no way to get this stuff and bring it up to the surface if you wanted to use it. Unless there's some kind of silk touch mechanic that I haven't found yet. And I'm sure there probably is something to that effect. But... okay, this is where I'm putting my box. The mines. Save. Alright. So good, we have our box now. Very good. We can use it to go home. And how deep are we now? Negative 1536. Okay. Ooh, one of these dudes that I haven't... oh dear. That's kind of scary. But also kind of easy at the same time. Like it didn't even make a noise or shoot anything at me. Okay, that's fine. So I also need to make sure this place is well marked so I know exactly where to come looking for it. So to make it well marked, how am I gonna mark it? Besides just torches. Maybe I'll build something. Maybe I'll gather some of that glowing crystal stuff and build like a big sign. maybe a big H as in home. Ooh, diamonds. Oh crap. Those guys come out of nowhere, man. Oof. There's no warning with those dudes. Perfect. And here comes this stupid little spider following me. See, look. It really is like a baby zombie. But it makes no noise. It's also pretty fast, too. Just like a baby zombie is. Okay. And then every once in a while I hear this cave sound. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Hold on, let me turn my music down a little more. So you can kind of so that the cave sound is louder. But there's this little cave sound that plays every now and again. It's very subtle. I don't know what it's supposed to be. But it sounds like something large moving in the caves is what it sounds like. It's a very deep, low sound. I'll take a sip of my tea. So it looks like there's another ice biome over there. I'm not sure what the green stuff is. It could be an algae, it could be a mushroom biome. No, there's an algae biome right there. It must be the algae biome. Okay. Oh, there's that dude again. I'm out of here. I don't want to deal with that dude right now. No. No, 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 no. I want to take some of my stuff home before I deal with this dude anymore. Yep, I'm going home. Okay. Whew. Ores. Look at all that mace. Look at all them diamonds. Very nice. So since I have all these diamonds, I should make a diamond pickaxe. Or technically I have more meat than diamonds. I should just make a meat pickaxe. Wait, don't I already have one? Hold on, let me look at my tools. I do have a meat pickaxe. Let me just bring that with me. Should I upgrade my armor? What kind of armor can I make? Crystal chest, diamond crystal. Unknown item. Ethereal. Okay. There's some... I could make a diamond chest plate. I know there's also like a shield. How do I make the shield? How do I make shield? Where's the shield? Where's the shield recipe? Okay, how do I make a steel shield? Oh, okay. So it's just simple enough. Okay. Horse. There it is. I now have a steel shield. I can take it. I can put it right here. Increase my armor just a little bit. Now, does that take my offhand? It does not. Okay. So it's not. Again, because of the way mods work and stuff in Minetest, it's not necessarily all that well integrated. But hey, that's fine. And I have full steel armor. Let's look at the other armor. So you can make diamond armor, you can make gold, mithril, another unknown. Okay, so this is intended to work with something called with a couple different mods. First up, there's another mod and some kind of ethereal mod, whatever that does. That's cool though. Hold on, I forgot. You can make a simple bed or a fancy bed. Simple bed or a fancy bed. That with a stick. I could make my bed a fancy bed. Hold on. Where's my stuff? Where's my wool? It should be over here. Yeah, that would make sense. Okay. And then I assume I could use any kind of wood for this. There's like no point in doing this, but I just noticed it and like, why not? Let's do it. I'm going to destroy the bed. I'm going to place a fancy bed. Look at that. Ooh, but if I'm gonna have a fancy bed, I need to place more carpet. Or maybe just more wool. You probably can't have carpet and wool at the same time underneath here. So. There we go. And fancy bed. Alright. I can sleep in it at night. I wake up in the morning in my fancy bed. Look at that. My fancy bed. Well, Hauser's, why does Minetest have a fancy bed and a regular bed? I don't know, but it's kind of cool. I kind of like it. So, okay, what do I want to do now? Now that I have better armor, what I need to do now is I need to take a quick break, you guys. So I'm gonna make a sign. I should have a sign around here somewhere. Wood. Yeah, here we go. Wood sign. Here we go. I'm gonna sit right here, like I did last time. And actually here. Yeah. I'm gonna use wide font. It's gonna be intermission featuring Bubby the cat. Alright. Right. Very good. I shall return, guys. I just need to stand up and move around a little bit, or my back is going to hurt more. So, yep. Oh. And I'm back. And Bubby hasn't moved an inch, has he? Bubby? Bubby, are you okay? Bubby? Bubby, speak to me, Bubby. Come on, Bubby. Bubby, please. Hold on. Empty hand. Here we go. Oh, no! I accidentally hurt Bubby. Sorry, Bubby. Bubby's gonna die. Health 9 out of 10. Animal abuse on stream. Oh my goodness. Bubby, are you okay? Stand. Walk around. What is wrong with you, Bubby? Oh my gosh. Yep. Why can't... There he goes. Now he's walking around again. I don't know why. I don't know what that was about. What's with the mobs in the top left corner? Like, why? I don't know, man. Hey, Bubby, welcome back. I don't know what happened to you. That was weird. Okay, I've got a bunch of junk in my inventory, including a bed. Put that away. Put this where it belongs. Okay, let me step outside for a minute, get some fresh air, and think about the possibility of building a lighthouse over here, or a tower of some kind. I think a lighthouse, but a lighthouse would require like red and white wool, I suppose, to get the color. I don't know of any other way of getting those colors in Minetest. I guess I could look at what blocks I have, look for those colors. There are some bricks, but none of them are, I mean, okay, this kind of, yeah, I guess there's white bricks, sort of. And then there's glass, and what? Glass brick? Huh? I'm not gonna ask questions. White stone bricks. There's wood that you can dye any color, including white and red. That probably doesn't work as well. Is there like concrete or anything? I don't think there is. Look at all these things. There's a digital clock if you want one. Rainbow's white clock. What are these things? Stone chisel? There's chisel. Why are there chisels? Oh, it's because of, you can do the... Yeah, there's like there's a petroglyph mod that I added. If you wander in the desert, you could sometimes find a petroglyph, maybe. Small backpack, medium backpack. There's backpacks? How do I make those? Any wool and a piece of string? Okay, cool. Water lily pads, I guess. Item frames and stuff. Tags. Protection gem. What's that from? The core. You just take a diamond and you just make a protection gem. What does it do? I don't know. Fancy looking signs. Alright, anywho. Look, and then the cobblestone on my hand is like a flat square. That's wild. No, it's nighttime. I wasted too much time staring at my inventory. Ooh, I gotta sit correctly in this chair. Hold on, did I see a mob over there? Yeah, it's a sheep. Just wanted to make sure it wasn't a hostile mob. Okay, so I want to build like a probably a lighthouse up on this hill. So I'm thinking of just marking out a circle for it, I guess, just that I could start building from. Or maybe it could be some kind of tower, I guess. Let's call this the center for now. And just start building out. So if I build it this big, that would give us... Hold on, how many blocks of walking room do I want on the inside of this thing? Because whatever tower I build, whether it's a lighthouse or whatever, I want to be able to walk around on the inside and have like a spiral staircase or something. This will give me 3 blocks wide to work with, I guess. What if I want more than that? I want more than that, don't I? Can't do... Well, I don't know, because it might be perfect, because if it's a lighthouse, the block in the middle at the top that gives the light, whatever I use, some kind of glowstone, something or other, would be like this square. Be like a 3x3x3 cube, I guess, and then I would have 2 blocks of walking room around the outside of it, and then I guess that would work. Then glass, right? Just glass on the outside of that. Something like that. I might even make it a bigger cube. Oh. Or some other shape, I don't know. But yeah, this could work, I suppose. This could work. So now to make a quote-unquote circle in Minecraft, in Minetest. I mean, I guess it's as simple as that, right? It's pretty much all there is to it. I'm out of cobblestone. What the heck, man? I need to get more cobblestone. Go back to the house. I should have some. What is that? What is Bubby doing? Is Bubby trying to climb on top of the sign, I guess? Yes. He's like, yes, the sign has my name on it. I'm going to climb. Oh, he's climbing on top of the item frame. Okay. Yeah, I should have some cobblestone in here. Oh, yeah, look at all this cobblestone. I got plenty. I didn't even need that much right now. That's way overkill. I don't know why I grabbed 4 stacks. It's not like I'm building this thing to the sky right now. I need materials I don't have yet. I need to shear a bunch of sheep or whatever. I don't know if I've even figured out how to do it yet, because the animal mods are kind of confusing. Okay. Confusing and poorly documented, I would say. That's the word I would use. And so this is going to be the wall, or where the wall, yeah, this is going to be the shape of it anyway. I'm not actually building it yet, I'm just kind of giving it a shape. And so, yeah, this is going to be the shape of the tower. Let's kind of go look at it from a distance, I guess. I mean, maybe that'll be fine. It's hard to say so far because it doesn't have the colors that it's going to have later on. In theory. I don't know. I think that'll work, though. Probably. Alright. That's just marking it out. Now I'm going to go look at how much wool I have. Definitely not nearly enough to actually get started. And I'm also going to need a lot more red dye. All kinds of stuff I'm going to need. Alright, let me go see what kind of tools I have for shearing sheep and then attempt to use them on these guys. So here's steel shears. Do I have another variety of these, I think? I know there's more than one kind, so. Really? That's not how you spell shears, that's why. Okay, there's shears, shears, steel shears, and other shears. Okay. So, there's animalia shears made with leather and 2 iron. So let's make one of those. Leather. Apparently any kind of leather works. And 2, I have a bear pelt, let's go. And 2 iron. Leather. And 2 iron. Very good. Now I have a different shears. Okay. Hey, hold on. Go back. These shears are made with a stick. And 3 of these. Okay. A stick and 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's put this cobble away, by the way. Stick and 3 of these. Beautiful. I have other shears. Okay. I already have the steel shears. What about these ones? These ones. Vines shears. Okay. This actually hurts. Like, every time these people make a mod, they're like, instead of just using the existing shears from the base game to do whatever we want to do with our mod, we're just gonna make our own shears. So even the guy who made the Vines mod was like, yes, we need another form of shears, okay? It's just absurd. I don't get it. Okay, so what do I need? Wood. I think it was like a couple of sticks, and then I need 2 iron. Hold on. And 2 iron, right? Oh, no, the stick goes over here, apparently. Why does the stick go over here? No one will ever know. Oh my gosh, this might be the... This is as bad as the crocodiles, honestly, in terms of just the jank. Just the sheer jank. The sheer jank. The sheer jank. Oh my god. In case nobody has seen this, I'm going to clip this section just to show people what I'm witnessing right now. Oh, boy. How far are we into this? Just so I know where to look. 1 hour and 35 minutes or so. So 1 hour and 30, about an hour and a half in. Okay. Okay. Got it. Got it. Oh, my brain hurts. So I'm gonna put all the shears on the hotbar. Okay. Okay. And we're just gonna have a shear fest. Okay. See, does this shear? That shear gives me grass. Okay. But doesn't just my basic hand give me grass? Yes, it does. So that shear gives me grass, but slightly faster. Amazing. Revolutionary. And this one... Why are these shears freaking backwards? It's just what? Okay, hold on. No. Okay, I figured out how to shear the stinking sheep, finally. You right-click with these ones, with the animalia shears. Okay. Come back, sheep, please. No. That sheep's gonna kill itself, I just noticed. This one? Nope. Doesn't work on these ones, only works on these ones. Of course, the sheep is now afraid of me, so it's gonna run until Kingdom Come. But I'm faster. Get sheared, loser. Alright, cool. Can I please have the... See, what sucks is then you gotta get your item, and you risk hitting them when you get the item. In fact, it's almost a guarantee that you hit them when you try to get the item. And then they run away, and then you can't shear them again. The sheer jank, man. The sheer unmitigated jank. This is a terrible game. Yeah, Method, if you see this, can you please fix this game? You seem to be pretty good at fixing terrible games. Please do it for this. It's like, go through my mods list and fix everything. Please. Fix this horrific jank. Or maybe I should do it. I should just learn how to code in Lua or whatever this is. I think it's called Lua. Which is why the game got changed. The name of the game got changed to Luanti because it's Lua. Get it? Excuse me. I need your tool. Thank you. If I learned it, maybe I could just like take all these mods and then fix them. But I'm sure that's a lot easier said than done. Let me get resituated. I think I just sheared every sheep I could find for now. Sorry, I was readjusting my mic. So that I'm not quite as far away from the mic. Hopefully that improves the audio experience while I lean back in my chair and try not to injure my back any more than it already is. You know, I have a manual labor job, and I have no hope of getting anything that isn't manual labor. At least no hope of getting anything that isn't manual labor that doesn't make me want to off myself even more than this job does. I mean, this job ain't that bad, I suppose, but I would not be good at, like... Oh, Bubby went outside. This is the first time Bubby has gone outside since I opened the door. Quite some time ago. Welcome to the outside world, Bubby. What do you think? You like it? Yeah, he's enjoying the view. It's a nice view, huh? It would be if the render distance would fix itself. Settings, graphics... Oh no, there doesn't seem to be a render distance thing. Oh, viewing range, 190. Fishy Craft Prima. Welcome. You have sent a symbol in the... I don't understand what your message is supposed to be, my dude. But welcome, Fishy Craft, to the stream. Try changing this to 200. Set. See if that changes anything. Yeah, slightly. I'm guessing that's an... What the hell? Why is this random horse mad at me? What on earth? What was that about? What did I do to you? Is this horse mad at me too for absolutely no reason? No. Why? I don't know. Because that did slightly increase the... I kind of increase the settings. Let's just see what my computer can handle. I'm just curious at this point. The 190 was the standard view range. Let's try 250. Set. Back. Okay, we're now at 250 blocks. Doesn't change much, really. This horse is coming at me. This horse is following me, too. Just like that random chicken followed me one time. Oh my gosh! What the heck is with these horses? I don't understand. Because I have leather in my inventory and they're mad about it? I don't know. I'm just trying to theorize at this point. Okay, we're going back into settings one more time. Graphics. Let's see. Let's go 320. Set. Back. Now there's some render distance right there. Look at that. That doesn't really change much, but... Let me just look at my whatchamacallit while it's doing that. My task manager. I mean, GPU isn't really struggling all that much. Memory's pretty high, but that's just normal for me on my computer. I really could use a memory upgrade on it. Maybe someday. Let me check my audio levels. I'm just curious now. Ba-ba-da-ba-dum. Turn the music up a little bit. Okay, I'm going to turn the render distance up even more. I just really want to find out what I can do with this. How much my computer can handle. Let's go wild. 500. Set. Back. Continue. Woo! Okay, and then minimize that. Continue. Continue. Okay. Whoa. My GPU doesn't seem to be having a problem with it. My memory's still pretty high, but it always is. Okay. And some of it's rendering and some of it's just kind of not. I don't know if it's memory limits or what exactly. CPU and GPU are humming along just fine, though. It's only memory that's high. It is slowing down my visual frame rate just a little bit, but not by much. $640, set, back, continue. Okay, here we go. Big render distance now. And I might have to wait a while for it to all load in. Memory might be the bottleneck here. I don't know. That'd be my first guess. Of course, upgrading memory these days, in this day and age, you may as well take out a mortgage at that point. I should also change the fog start settings, graphics. Where's the fog? Where's the fog? Fog. Turn on. Yeah. I don't know. Back. Continue. Okay, turn on fog. Which kind of improves the look of the distant areas somewhat. Not by much, but because there's still a lot that just doesn't want to render in. Even though GPU has no problem with it. If I wasn't streaming, I would probably have the available memory to do it, but it's not OBS. It's just my my browser that's taking up a lot of memory, so it's limiting what the Wanty can do. My memory's holding at 86% right now total, and about 60% of that is shared between the Wanty engine and my browser. And this is kind of cool. I can kind of see pretty far. Just a little bit broken. I find Minetest is a bit more fun to mess around with from a technical side, for me personally, than Minecraft. I don't really mess around with Minecraft technical stuff that much. But when it comes to Minetest, I do enjoy it. Yeah, let's have some apples. Get my health back up. Shear this dude. Sorry, guy. Man, this looks like junk. Let me increase the fog. I think fog started. Let's see, fog started. 0.5%. Does that increase it? Or does that decrease it? I think that increased it slightly. I could be wrong. Settings. Fog start. Let's increase that a lot more. 0.8. Set. Continue. That did not bring it any closer. That's for sure. Okay, let's try decreasing it. Settings. Start. 0.2. Set. Why does changing fog start seem to have no effect on where the fog is? .1. That doesn't seem to be doing anything. Like, fog on, fog off makes a difference, but changing the fog distance doesn't seem to have any effect whatsoever. Let's try doing something ridiculous. See if that makes any difference. 2.0. Okay, apparently 0.99 is as high as it goes. Okay. The fog is not any closer by doing it that way. Is fog start not the same as fog distance? 0.01. Let's try going the opposite end of the spectrum. Continue. I don't get it. I don't get it. Changing the fog setting has no effect whatsoever. The fog start setting seems to have zero functionality, as far as I can tell. Hopefully none of these horses get randomly mad at me for no reason. Oh, there's this dude. He just dropped dirt. I don't even... I guess I'll grab it. What the hell? Bubby! Bubby, let's go inside. It's nighttime, bud. There's like tree monsters and stuff. Let's go inside. Come on. How do I pick up the cat? There we go. Alright, let's go sleep. Just stop moving before you get in the bed. Why? When I get in the bed in real life, I'm moving. So I get in the bed. I move. It's kind of nice to see more distance. I just can't figure out the dang fog. Settings. Graphics. Maybe there's a fog effect that you can change it with. Skybox orbit tilt. Interesting. You could tilt the skybox orbit? Hmm. Okay, I'm just going to change the fog start back to its normal setting, I guess. I still can't really see the fog. I swear I could see it before. So there's no fog. Why can't I see the distance? Because when to fog out the end of the visible area? Fraction of the visible distance at which fog starts to be rendered. Fraction of the visible distance. So in theory, if I make this lower, if this was working how it should, according to this description right here, if this was functional, fraction of the visible distance. So this is 10% of the visible distance. That means that the fog should start rendering at 10% of the visible distance. And it is very obvious that that does not happen. That is just not happening at all. Unless the visible distance is more than I think it is. And it's just not rendering in because of, you know, memory limits and stuff. I seem to be able to kind of force it by using the... That's definitely slowing it down a little bit. Yeah, Lowanti's memory is climbing as I do that. I'm gonna lower the render distance. Change it back to 320. That's still a lot more than the... That's still like more than time and a half, the standard render distance. So here we go. Just kind of look here. Yeah, I think I can live with this. And the fog is functioning a little better, yeah. The fog is at 10% of the distance that is supposed to be visible. That distance doesn't seem to be rendering in. But I'm not getting the frame slowdown anymore, so that's good. Alright, well, anywho. I reckon I've messed with that enough at this point. What else can I do? Also, I added in, like, liquid reflections and stuff, right? I turned those on, and translucent... What is translucent foliage supposed to do? Wait a minute. Why aren't these leaves moving? Settings. Effects. We're supposed to have waving leaves, right? Okay. And these are leaves, right? Those leaves are waving. Why aren't those leaves waving? Why are bush leaves different? I don't know, man. Mystery upon mystery. Mystery upon mystery. As far as the eye can see, just mysteries and mysteries and mysteries. Anyway, let's go back to the caves. I want to do some more exploring in the caves. Just put some crud away in the inventory. Or in, you know what I mean. Into these chests. So now I have 30 wool. That's not much to go with. That's I'm trying to build an actual tower of wool. It's not going to get me very far. Excuse me, I want to put dirt away somewhere. I guess this is as good a place as any. Let's put some excess wood away. And these signs. And how about this string, which should be an animal thing. Plants, let's put that away. Ooh, I should cook this. Tools, I don't need the shears right now. However, I am going to bring... Which net is it? There's a net I wanted to bring with me. Right click to put ammo. That's right. I think I wanted to bring this net in case I see a cave rat. Put this leather away. Over here. No, not there. There. Okay. I don't need this extra sword. It's not going to be any good. Grab some food. I don't need the glass on me right now. I can put the gold lump. Well, actually, I'll just keep the gold lump back. I'll eat these if I get hurt again. Meow. To you too. Keep that in case I need it. Okay. Cool. Let's go. Let's go to the mines. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So that feeds out to where I started in this area. This is how I got here initially. Excuse me. Hold on, I've got a Discord message. Let me check it. That's not a Discord message. That's okay. You know, there's some Discords I'm a part of that like want to make every stupid little thing into an announcement, and it is so annoying. So unbelievably annoying. It needs to stop. Anywho, back to... There we go. Continue. It's like, I don't need to be... Your Discord server is not my entire life, okay? I need to be pinged about every stinking little thing. What sucks is muting it doesn't even make a difference. I mean, if it's a ping, it's a ping, you know? You're gonna see that little red dot. No matter what you do. Something shot at me. Yep, it's one of these dudes. I should get like a bow and arrow or something. Anyway, let's see how my armor fares against this dude. Yeah, this dude's little darts don't seem to be piercing my armor very well, which is good. But they are going to wear it out. Okay. He just fell down. That's fine, I guess. How did I get up here in the first place? I think it looks like I came from over there somewhere. But how? I'm not seeing it. Not seeing how I got up here. this is just a cliff. But I know I got up here just by walking. I remember. I was there. I was the one doing it. Oh, it must have been all this. This must have been how. Make some more torches. Alrighty. Diamonds. I think that guy despawned. The Meese dragon I was fighting. He despawned. Which I am very okay with. I don't want to deal with him anymore. He's not going to drop anything better than I'm going to mine, you know? It's becoming a lot more clear what kind of structure I'm standing on here. Oh boy. Is this where he went? I guess so. I killed him, and he dropped nothing. Yay. Whoa. Okay. Nothing good going on down there. Just a cavern of sadness. Oh no. There we go. I'm getting used to taking on those guys. They don't scare me no more. But the only guys who still scare me are those giant troll things that shoot fireballs. Because they deal a lot of damage and they take a stupid amount of hits. Like that their health is just insanely high. Oh, there's one, by the way. Ooh, those things are terrifying. Those are like the one thing that actually scares me down here. Ooh, a mouse. A mouse. Hold on. Can I get you? Yes, I got him. I've got a rat. Cool. Hello, dude. Look at those eyes. Ugh. Should craft some ladders so I can climb up this way if I need to. Glad the ladder recipe actually gives you a good amount of ladders. I can just run straight up this way. Here. I need more ladders. I forget can't I glide craft? I can. Okay, I'm making my life harder than it has to be. No, go away. Whatever. Go away. Thank you. And I'm back home free at this point. Okay, good. So that ladder gives me a better way up and down. Very good. So now I can just no. Okay, it gives me a better way up. It doesn't necessarily give me a better way down. I guess if I want a better way down, I better build a staircase, actually. You know, I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to build myself a nice staircase. Get rid of some of this. And we're just going to build a big old staircase. We're going to start the staircase right here. Oh my gosh, it's annoying. There we go. I like this music. It's good music. How loud is it compared to me? On the stream, you can practically not even hear it. Where's the desktop audio on the stream right now? Man, it's like really quiet. Turn down to -10, maybe? Okay, maybe that'll work. Yep. No, because it's about to get loud. I think I know what I need to do. Instead... No? I don't know. Sometimes the sound is weird. What am I gonna do? Sometimes the sound is just weird. Okay. Alright, where's my Mies pickaxe? There it is. Oh wow, look at that. If this breaks, I'm making a diamond spoon. Or I can just make a Mies spoon. That'd be even stronger. It's not like I don't have enough Mies. Oof, that was terrifying. I thought I was about to die. I love this music, though. It's good music. I'm gonna be ready for lunch when this is over. Have to help a friend move here in a few weeks. I'm not gonna be doing much of the heavy lifting, but because of my experience as a mover, I have been requested to kind of help direct things a little bit. So that'll be interesting, I suppose. And it's sad because they're moving further away. They actually lived not far. We used to see them, you know, maybe every couple of months, I'd say. But I don't think that's going to be the case anymore, sadly. But what are you going to do? What happens? I'm going to be moving myself sometime within the next 2 years. Hopefully next year. I don't know how much longer I want to deal with being in Alabama. It just hurts. It hurts. It hurts to not be where you want to be, you know? I guess this music makes me think of that. Because this music is something I used to listen to when I first moved to Wyoming a long time ago. The first time I lived there, not the second time. So it makes me think of, gosh, the past decade of my life and all that's happened. Alright, there's a staircase. Look at that. Amazing. Just a big old staircase in the mountain. Or, not really mountain, but whatever this is called. There we go. An obvious marker for it. Look at those torches. Just a big old line. Let's just make it even bigger. Make it an even bigger line of torches. Just a extremely obvious line of torches right there. To say, hey, look over here. There's a thing. Okay. Okay, where'd that dude go? I hope he despawned. Because I don't want to deal with him anymore. Diamantes. No, this is a dark and scary crevice over here. Doesn't seem to go much of anywhere, though. Check the audio levels again. It's really hard to tell if you guys can even see this. Hold on. Let me see how loud. Okay. The game volume is pretty loud. What if I turn the game volume down a little bit? Like 50%. Just messing with audio balancing halfway through. Let's change it down to 30%. It was at 70, let's make it 30. Because I like the music. I don't want it to shine. Oh, gosh. I'm guessing the dude is somewhere in this shadow area. Probably over there or over there. One of the two. Okay. Ooh, I want to see. Yeah, I want to get to that mine shaft over there. It's probably something good. Probably a reason those exist. They're probably loot and stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna head that direction. That's probably the last major thing we'll do for this stream. We're getting up there in time, so. And I'm getting hungry. I want to have some lunch. Have some lunch, man. Look at that. That mine shaft. I think that's. Oh, I need to stop looking at that. There we go. Here's part of the mine shaft. There's actual, like, yeah, looks a lot like Minecraft. There's rails and stuff. What's going on here? I don't know, man. I just keep checking the volume because I'm wondering if you guys can even hear the music. It's pretty low, but... And that's okay if it's low. It just needs to be audible. Because it's good music, man. It's honestly part of why I haven't been talking much for a few minutes, because I like the music so much. I just want the music to shine through. Rather than whatever I'm rambling about. Alright, this could be an easy place to get lost. I can already tell. There doesn't seem to be much logic to how it's laid out. Oh. Okay, some bread. I got too much crud in my inventory. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, get rid of the mace crystal. Those are useless. The mace crystal fragment. I don't need this. Can get rid of those. Those are renewable. I can make more. Rails. Cotton seeds. Wheat seeds. Okay, never mind. I have all that stuff. I don't need any of that. Just kind of no point. I mean, I suppose I could make like a little base down here. With some seeds. with like a farm. If I wanted to. Oh, look at that. There's a diamond underneath this rail. Cool. I don't necessarily need the rails. I never tried the rails on Minetest. I've seen them in videos. But that's it. Okay, I know there's more of this mine shaft up. So I'm going to try to go up. Yeah, it's up over there. How do I get up over there? Made of a different kind of wood, too, I think. Or am I just imagining that? I could just be imagining. Maybe I should have kept those ladders. I can always craft more. Okay. I'm finding ways up, though. But is it going to... If going up going to get me over there is the question. And it just might. We're getting closer. It just might get me over there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is a different wood type. That seems darker. Oh, man. Okay. I might have to dig my way over there. Hold on. F. Okay, here we are. We made it. Was it worth it? That's a good question. Was there any point in coming over here? That's a really good question. There is a minecart. No, I'm out of torches. I need to make more. No, I don't need to make more. I have some right here. There's a lot of meat around here. Diamonds and stuff. been ignoring things like gold. I should probably collect gold, too. Was that gold, by the way? Yeah, it was. I got some copper, too. Didn't really intend to, but I'm okay with it. Man, if I got attacked up here, I'd be done for. If there's knockback, anyway. I'd be done for. Although I'd probably panic and fall anyway, even if there's no knockback. Like diamonds. Good views from up here. Trying to get all this coal. You never know when you're gonna need more. Oops. That's alright. Alright, let's see what do we got here. Boom, ba-dum, boom. Man, this mine shaft's gonna go on for a while. Just wandering what I'm gonna find here, and then it just ends with a floating vine thing. Very cool. Where does this lead to? Anywhere useful in life? Instead of curiosity. Curiosity killed the cat. In this case, the steel cat. Ha 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 ha. I just... The knee has been slapped. The knee has been slapped, guys. I see some more mine shaft over here. Have I already seen this one? No. It's got TNT. Cool. Like some bread. Do I need any of these saplings, really? Any acacia? Do I even have acacia trees? Cotton seeds. I guess I can take the cotton seeds, because cotton is very slow growing. I guess that's kind of useful. Oh no, look at this inventory. Let's just make some more torches. That'll clear up some space, technically. What did I just see? I just saw something over here. It was a bat. Okay, no problem. No, it's one of those dudes. Very appropriate place for him to show up. For a moment I saw the name of the mob, but didn't have time to read it. It started with an O and it had a K in it. It was like O-K-E-I-D something, I think. I would have called it a shade, but I'm guessing it's like a Japanese word for pretty much the same thing. If I had to take a wild guess. Can I get in this? Yes, I can. Can I move? No. Well, that sucks. Pretty sure you can make powered rails in Minetest using meese, would be my guess. You might need a certain mod for it. I hope I'm not just getting myself even more lost. some point I've got to try to find home again. Worst case, I do have an extra travel net box, so I could just place that down and get unlost if I needed to. Of course, then I just have this extra travel net box in some mysterious place. It'd just be kind of a mess to have to clean up. Alright, let's see if I can get out here to any place that looks familiar. No. Okay. I think this is the way to go. Maybe. Maybe this will take me someplace back to where I want to be. Or maybe it won't. I'm starting to get lost. This is the beginning of Steelcat gets lost the stream. Yep, here we go. Don't worry. We're just going to be methodical and we'll eventually find our way back. Nope, this isn't it. Oh, this is new. Doesn't go anywhere though. Okay, that's good. Okay, this is gonna lead me back to this is gonna be back to that main chapter. I think this is where I came in. Yeah, this looks right. But how did I get in? That's the real question. That's where I just was. I just went in a circle. Oh no. I didn't place any torches over here. That's a problem. I didn't place any torches because I didn't think I needed to. I was just like, oh, I'm just gonna like do whatever. Let's climb up, see if this reveals anything. No. Oh dear. Steelcat gets lost the stream, guys. We're in it. We are living it. Okay. Let's see. Let's try going this way. Nope. 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 Yep, I am well and truly lost in this place. I'm just gonna find an exit and take it. Okay. We're getting... Yep, yeah, okay, I'm finding my way back. We're fine. We're fine now. I guess this is where things were before. Okay. I got lost, but I got unlost, so it's okay. I found my way. Yeah, because I came from that direction. I came to this, and I was like, oh, let's go this way. So now let's go to the other direction and see what I find. Ooh, another chest. Very cool. Ooh. That was a trap if I've ever seen one. I'm going to destroy this entire spoon because of all this stupid gravel that I can't even pick up because I have no room in my stinking inventory. Look at all this junk. Is there anything good in here? Why can't I open up the chest? Is this chest even real? I'm just gonna throw the granite away. Pick up that. Now can I? Why won't this chest open? That's a genuine question. Oh, because I was holding a spoon and you can't open a chest with a spoon for some stupid reason. Okay. That makes perfect sense. If I was designing a game, that's how I would design it. Okay. Cool, I guess. Okie doke. Think we've done explored We came here to explore, so it is time to find our way back. I think we've been up there already. Ooh, boy. How are we going to get back? I think I'm seeing a way down. Or not. I don't know. A little bit of parkour. A little bit of parkour. Okay, hold on. Let's do something here. Let's not injure ourselves in the process. Alrighty. Nice gentle ride down. Home is that way. And yeah, we are going to end the stream here in a minute. Boop. Ooh, there's some more meat, though. The mushroom biome, yay! And there's my staircase home. Perfect. Place a few more torches while I'm out here. And not being attacked. The more I can see around here, the better. I got 3 torches left. Choose them wisely. Cool, that'll do. That'll do for now. That's plenty of light in this area. A couple of dark spots, but for the most part, I can see what's going on here now. And that's good. Not much can sneak up on me in this little valley at this point. Alright, so let's just take the stairs. And because it's Minetest, and the jumping mechanics are weird, these kinds of stairs are really fast. I think that's the reason the jumping mechanics are so weird, is they wanted these kinds of stairs to be fast. So they made a mechanic that achieved that goal. It's kind of jank for other movement situations, but it works great here. So, yeah, alrighty. With that, I'm going to go into F5 mode. And even though I can't look at the camera like I'm supposed to be able to because one of my mods stopped working for some reason. Actually, let's go home first, and then we'll end this stream. It's one, it's safer, and two, I can put some things away. Very good. Gravel. Some ores and things away. Boom, boom. Look at that. Amazing. Put some of this junk away. I have TNT now. Put it like over here or whatever. No, Bubby. Cotton seeds. I have more cotton seeds now if I want to expand my cotton farm. Which I think might be ready to harvest at this point. I'm not sure. Alright, but anywho, let me take my armor off now. Ugh, ugh. Alrighty. I want to thank you very much for coming to this stream, whether you watched it live or after the fact. If you enjoyed it, I hope you'll hit that like button, or maybe even that subscribe button. That'd be pretty darn cool if you ask me. And there's also a link to my personal website in the description if you feel like checking that out. And I'll be back next week /or next time with some more block game goodness. This has been Steelcat, and I'm out.